Alright, so you're watching this video if you want to learn how to make a bar graph with standard error of the mean in Google Sheets. So you're going to want to go ahead and open a blank spreadsheet in Google Sheets. Now in the upper corner you're going to see Untitled Spreadsheet. That's where you're going to want to name your spreadsheet. So click it, and in this case I'm going to put example SEM. Alright. So in box A1, just so I know where things are, I'm going to put gender. And the reason I put gender is because in my study, I'm studying fruit flies and the correlation between their gender and their length, their body length. So gender and mean. Mean is for their body length. And in here, B1, I'm going to put female. And in C1, I'm going to go ahead and put male. Now in B2, I'm going to put the female mean. So from my data, the mean is 2.89 millimeters for female fruit flies. So I'm going to go ahead and type 2.89 for the female box, and in the male mean, I'm going to look at my data, and I got 2.75 millimeters. So don't worry about the unit of measurement now, we're going to add that later. So once you get here, you could go ahead and delete these boxes. You don't really need them, and it'll make things easier. Then you're going to want to go and click the upper left corner and press Insert Chart. Now when the chart loads in for the first time, it's going to look a little funky with only the female bar showing. But that's just because the chart starts at 2.75 and ends at 2.9. And as you can see, male is 2.75, so male is at the baseline, so you can't see it. So to fix this, you're going to click Customize, Vertical Axis, and you're going to set your minimum and maximum value. So for me, I'm going to put 0, so it starts at 0. And as you can see, the male bar is now showing. And for maximum, I'm going to go 3.5. So it's just a little bit over my bars. Now, your teacher might want the unit of measurement showing over here. So to do that, press number format and change it from data to custom. Now here you're going to add your unit of measurement. So for me, space, mm for millimeters. Now, for the part you've been waiting for, we're going to go to series. And this is where we're going to add the standard error of the mean. So first I'm going to add the standard error of the mean for the female bar, which is the blue one. And standard error of the mean is displayed as error bars in Google Sheets. So click error bars and change it to constant. And for female, my standard error of the mean is 0.11. So go ahead and type 0.11. Whoa. Oops. 0.11. Now you can see the standard error of the mean is showing. You can now click data labels and it'll show what you have for your data. So for female I have 2.89 and 2.89. Now it's in the way, so I'm going to go ahead and click center so that it shows in the middle. And I'm now going to do the same thing for the males. So click error bars, type constant, and for the males my data shows that I have a standard error of the mean at 0.09. So I'm going to put 0.09. Now my standard of the error of the mean is showing. So I'm going to put data labels 2 and position it at the center so it's not in the way. Now this is a little bit hard to see. It's okay for me. But if you want to change the color, you could click on color over here and change it to whatever you want. And mine was pretty good at where it was, so I'm going to leave it there. Alright, so now you're going to want to add your titles. So in chart title, I'm going to add the title of my lab, which is Drosophila melanogaster. Sexual dimorphism study of body length. Now it wraps around because the chart isn't large enough, so you could go ahead and pull it. That way it all fits up there. So if you want to add a title over here or at the bottom, you can go ahead and click vertical axis for over here. And over here, I'm going to put fruit fly and put in the species name, which I'm just going to sneakily copy and paste. Fruit fly Drosophila melanogaster, body length in millimeters. So now you can see this is showing over here. And for the horizontal axis, I'm just going to go and put gender. Now, you can see that there are major bars here, but the data really stops in the middle of them and you can't really see where they are. So you're going to want to go ahead and put customize grid lines. Now go ahead and go down to minor grid line count, and I'm going to set it at 5. So as you can see, 2.75 goes right in the middle of 2.5 and 3 millimeters, which is perfect, and 2.89 is right above. So you have your mean, your standard error of the mean right here, and as you can see, the standard error of the mean, the means do intersect, meaning that there is not a significant difference, and in my project, the null hypothesis is supported, stating that there is no significant difference between sex and body length. Now, this was kind of weird because it wasn't supposed to come out like this, but there you have it. If you want to download your chart, go over here and click Save Image. Then you could go ahead and open it. And there you have your chart with everything. Mean, standard error of the mean, units, title, and labels over here. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.